Hello, my beautiful people. Your 2023 tarot and astrology readings are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. So they are the same price. I'm keeping the same price so that they are accessible for everybody. So you can get them for $4.99 a piece, which is like the price of a cup of coffee, basically, or a sandwich, or probably, I don't even think you can get either of those now. Well, thereabouts at this moment in time. So this year, I have included even more knowledge, even more wisdom for you to digest. So as part of those, you will get the numerology overview, the eclipse overview. That is a part that I'm not going to be putting out on any of my other platforms. And it's really important that you see that, because the way that the eclipse is full next year is there's some really juicy tidbits in there. On top of that, you will get the lunation section, which is all about your new moon, your full moon of the year of 2023, and the eclipses and how all of those are going to be impacting your sign. On top of that, you will get the 12-month breakdown, and this year, the 12-month tarot breakdown. And on top of that, this year, I've created a 19 plus, because they're about 19 pages or more, plus page document of astrological knowledge and wisdom, and how the biggest transits of the year are going to be hitting you in your sign. So I have literally, by the way, that's downloadable and printable, so you can have it as like a reference guide for the year ahead. I literally couldn't fit any more into these. We've also made the files smaller this year so that they're easier for you guys to download. I've tried to think of absolutely everything. So you can get one for $4.99. You can get your big three, your sun, moon, and ascendant, for $14.97. So you would select the two that you want, and then at the cart you add the third item so that you get your sun, moon, and rising. Or you can buy the bundle for $24.99, right? Look at that. And then you can download them and send them to all of your loved ones. With that said, I just want to say a massive thank you for allowing me to, from time to time sell you things. Obviously, this is my business. It is how I do my work. So thank you so much for listening. If you want to get those, you can do so on the link in the description box below. For those of you that do purchase and support my work, I thank you so deeply and humbly from my heart to yours. I really hope you have a wonderful 2023, and I really hope that you love them as much as I did creating them. Take care, and then let's get to your week ahead tarot scope. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Your key to the week this week is the Hierophant card. Where are you ready, or not even where are you ready, like this week you are ready to start establishing yourself, but more importantly, this week you're positioning yourself as the authority. This is about you taking command, taking control, and stepping up. For a lot of you, this could be where you are aligning with someone or some entity that is bigger than you. So it could also be as well where you're interacting with local authorities in some way. So maybe for some of you, you're applying for loans, grants, bursaries. Maybe you're applying for permits, licenses, all those kinds of things you tend to find with the Hierophant. And the Emperor to a lesser degree though, because the Emperor for me is more sort of like, it's more educational than like banking. I see the Hierophant more as like banks and stuff. But anyway, I digress. Every day is a tarot teaching moment. I'm going to shut up now. With that said, I actually really like this for a lot of you, because I kind of feel like you're positioning yourself to make a power move of some sort. You guys, I mean, if you saw your month ahead reading, you know this, right? You're starting to put all of this into action. And I think this week is where it really starts to ramp up. I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and options this week, you have the Star card. Look at that, right? So for some of you, this interaction with these larger governing bodies and institutions, it's not necessarily in person. For some of you, this could literally be over the airways. For a lot of you, this could be you getting a glimpse at what it looks like when you have established whatever you're trying to build at this moment in time. There could be a lot of Zoom calls. There could be a lot of emails bouncing back and forth this week. Really, it's like you're getting something in place. Like if this were something physical, this would be where you're building a home or building like the bricks and mortar shop, or maybe you're preparing the shop to open, let's say. Whereas this looks like you're establishing the right links, the right connections. It's like you're building this online digital community. I think that's probably the best way to put it, which is fantastic. What I will also say, because remember, this is a glimpse into the future as well. And with this Hierophant card, it's almost like you're seeing where something is likely to go and you're adjusting and adapting your plans this week in order to fit that. For your communications and conversations, you got the Ace of Cups. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Especially with the Hierophant, right? Because this is not only really good conversation that lifts the heart, but it's also great news when it comes to the things that you're trying to build. This could potentially be as well for some of you that you're smitten with somebody, which is great. Lovely. All right. Now, what I am going to say is, for a lot of you, this seems to be some of your bigger plans, goals, hopes, wishes and dreams are starting to now become possible. And when that happens, I don't care who you are, how brave you say you are, there's always that little moment of, holy crap, I'm getting exactly what I asked for. All right? Don't let that deter you. This literally could be a fantastic week for you. When it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is you leaning into your studies. This is that moment where it's like, yes, I'm surrounded by the right people. For a lot of you as well that are going into studies or in studies now, there's a moment where it's like, finally, I'm amongst people that understand the way that I think. Finally, I'm amongst people that get what is important to me, or people that are knowledgeable enough to challenge me. And that's really, really important for Sagittarians. Yes, we talk about learning and, you know, smarts and stuff for Capricorns, and it's totally a thing. But Saggies, you know, you guys are definitely on par with this. Like, if you want to excite a Saggy, excite this. And obviously everything else. I'm just going to shut up now. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, if you've been on a contract of some sort, or something where it's like, you know, like it's like you're employed, but you're employed as a freelancer or whatever, this could be where you go full time. So if you are a temp or there's any kind of situation like that, this could be you being made an official member of the team. Very exciting. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, or people that work for themselves, I actually think this is a lot of you maybe deciding to take on some new study, some new methodology, some new idea. And it's like, by doing this, not only are you fulfilling something that you really love and enjoy, but you're also having this, what am I trying to say? It's like you're strengthening your skill set so that you can be more successful, but it's like you're loving the learning that you're doing. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, that is building a community. For a select few of you, I kind of feel like this is you building an online community that translates very quickly into the real time. So that could be really nice. A lot of you could actually be catching up with people that you've only ever spoken to online, and now you're meeting in person. For your love and relations, you've got the Magician card underneath the Star card. Your messages potentially go far and wide. For those of you that are single, this, I mean, that's connecting to or with somebody that is powerful, smart, strong, intelligent, probably somebody that's done quite well for themselves as well. With the Hierophant card there and the Magician, this is somebody who is able to actively demonstrate their brilliance. All right, not like they're a peacock or anything like that, but it's like you can't help but look at them and admire what they've achieved. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, you and your partner really only have eyes for each other this week, and it's really sweet. It's kind of a bit gushy, but it's really sweet. And there's a sense here that you are communicating better than maybe you have in a while, but there's such a strong energy for relationship, for partnership, whether you're single, whether you're partnered already. Relationships really, like, that is where you're bringing the power, but it's through the lens of love. All right, so really strong week there. For your money and materials, you've got the Six of Wands right underneath the Ace of Cups, right underneath the Hierophant card. If you need a loan, if you need a bursary, if there's some sort of money that you're trying to apply for, or even funding, the money that you need is totally available to you. With energies like this and cards like this, nobody will be able to refuse you this week. Like, whatever you want, if there's something you want, this is the week to ask for it. Be bold, be daring, just like the Saggy that you are, and get in after it. When it comes to your finances as well, with that Ace of Cups, this is good news about the money that you're making or are wanting to make. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your back and your spine. I got no problems there or issues. It does look like some of you are going to a chiropractor though, a chiropractor, an osteopath, somebody that works with the aspects of the body. Lord knows I need that on my whole everything. And then when it comes to your home and environment, sorry, I had a complete moment there. When it comes to your home and environment, this is you really appreciating what you have. There's a lot of gratitude in these cards, and gratitude aside from love are the highest vibrations of energy out there. They bring the best things to you, and this week you've got not only love and potentially love and creation coming in, but you've also got a ton of gratitude, and that is lifting your vibration. You're powerful this week, Saggies. Don't waste it. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.